finally, our beach day, some much needed beach time. And that's right when we checked in. And then yesterday was supposed to be our full day to have a little bit of time before we go home to just relax, unwind after this conference. And as soon as we stepped out onto the beach that second time, I saw huge plumes of smoke when I looked this way, huge plumes of smoke when I looked that way, huge pile of black smoke behind the resort. I was like, we're surrounded by black smoke. And I even zoomed in on one of them, and you could see the flames coming out at the bottom. That video has gone absolutely viral. I think 8 or 9 million views on Twitter, and that was just sitting right in the back on the beach. And that's when it all started really clicking in. We're like, something major is going on here. And we looked it up. I started getting some intel from my speakers Telegram group, and that's when we found out, okay, they just took out a top cartel drug lord. And when you do that in Mexico, it's basically a declaration of war. They're not doing that unexpectedly, getting this response. I think they understood what the response was going to be. And sure enough, they came with their full might and power. These cartels around here, like they dress like the military sometimes. They literally have tanks that they can roll around in the streets with. I've heard that when this has happened in the past, they will literally have rocket launchers that they will shoot at military helicopters. They have these kinds of things at their disposal. So these guys are serious. These guys mean business. And when you take out one of their top guys, you better believe you're going to be engaged in quite the battle. Now, I know you guys talk about, how the powers that ought not be often utilize order out of chaos. It's their modus operandi.
Right.
It's a classic problem reaction solution scenario where you have a problem like this, you're going to get a reaction from the Mexican people, which is like, oh my gosh, please do something about this for us. This is crazy. And then you offer the solution. And I could very well see some of that coming in the form of digital IDs, just a heightened surveillance state in general, more cameras going up, and just a general lockdown vibe is what the Mexican people might be able to expect out of this. I hate to say it, but this is a global agenda to clamp down on people's rights, to track, trace, and database everybody, and this may be used as an excuse to clamp down on the Mexican people and to finally force them to give in to the digital ID global surveillance grid. So that's something we have to be wary of as well. They're obviously going hard doing that in the UK. They're starting to do it pretty big in Canada. And maybe now it's Mexico's turn.